He was an outlaw and for several years had robbed the stage lines which sent their coaches through the valley. He had thrown in with two others, and the three of them had accumulated a great deal of stolen gold. They had hid their stolen wares in a cave in the mountains south of the town called Samaria. They had sealed the entrance to the cave with an iron door. As he explained his story to the homesteaders, they learned that he had been shot by the other robbers during an argument. However, he had killed the other two and placed their bodies in a cave with the gold and sealed it with the iron door. He had been too weak to take the gold with him. As he continued to worsen, he offered a poor description of the cave's location, only saying that it was near the top of one of the peaks of the Samaria Mountains, where the view offered a quick escape from any approaching posse. This is a legend that is told and retold in Malad. It is the legend of the Iron Door. Malad is the city in which I live. The community is nestled snugly on the east side of the Malad Valley, 13 miles from the Utah-Idaho border along Interstate I-15. Some of the facts about Malad are: the population of Malad is 2,095. Malad is a farming community where everyone knows each other by their first name and greets you with a smile. Malad offers a comfortable living without the big city headaches. Some other interesting facts are the person per square mile ratio is 3.4 people, whereas in Idaho Falls, the persons per square mile is 2,564. So that would be like fitting an entire Malad in a square mile of Idaho Falls. I like my wide open spaces. Malad was settled in the 1860s by Welsh pioneers, who brought their Welsh traditions with them. One important tradition is the annual Eisteddfod, patterned after the music and poetry contests that were held in Wales for over 600 years. Malad Valley's Eisteddfod was an annual cultural event which was held in Malad and Samaria on alternating years. Judges came from Salt Lake to choose the best vocal and instrumental numbers and recitals. The Eisteddfod was an all-day event with people coming from all over Oneida County. The custom continued until 1916 and World War I. With the goal of renewing this Eisteddfod tradition, Malad Valley Welsh Society was formed in 2004. Malad is a natural location for a Welsh festival, and it has the largest population of Welsh ancestry outside of Wales itself. Malad is right next to the town called Samaria. Some residents still search for the lost gold up in the mountains, urged on by all the past sightings. In 1890, Ben Waldron was up on a roundup, and he saw what he believed is the iron door, and he described it as two wagon wheels covered with a thin piece of iron. And so from then on, there have been local residents have been up digging with hand tools and blasting with dynamite. Once they uncovered an assortment of bones and bone fragments that they later sent to a nearby university for analysis. The bones were found to be human remains. But the iron door has never been found. Who knows? Someday somebody may find it and become rich. The websites that I used to find this information is http www.maladidaho.org, and I use statisticsatlas.com for Idaho Falls, and I also used idaho.org. And thank you for listening.